Are you thinking about opening an account with BULENOX? Do you want to know a little bit about them? You want to know everything about them so you can decide if you should open an account with them? Listen, guys, there are so many prop firms out there. You and I both know that figuring out which ones to go with can really suck. You don't have all the information. It's hard to get that information. And if you're anything like me, you know the frustration and the headaches it can be trying to figure out which one to go with. So I'm going to create a video series for you guys, okay? I'm going to create a short video series on each firm going over all the features of every firm. And at the end of every review, I'm going to post a screenshot with all the features. Print it out. You have an easy reference. You can compare one with the other. Nothing more you can ask for. Before I do that, though, I want you guys to come and check me out. I am live every morning on YouTube at 9:15 a.m. I'm scalping the beast, the NASDAQ. You can see my winning trades, my losing trades, my highs, my lows, my fight with discipline. Everything's live right here on YouTube. I want to see you there. Come hang out with us, 9:15 a.m. every morning. I'm waiting. Okay, can you focus for 3 minutes? Can you do that? I'm going to be giving you BULENOX Gold over here, but I'm doing it a little differently. I'm doing a one take, no video edits, because it's the information that's good, not the graphics. Graphics don't matter, okay? So, if you've ever been to my trading room, 9:15 in the morning, every morning, if you've been to my trading room, you know that BULENOX is one of my favorite prop firms, okay? I talk about them often. I like BULENOX. In part 1 and part 2 of this series, I'm going to be talking about every feature, every option concerning BULENOX, and this is going to be the most comprehensive BULENOX review on YouTube. So, I will be covering every feature, every option. Nothing is going to be left out, so you're not going to be left wondering, is there something else that I don't know? Is there this? Is there that? Okay, at the end of part 2, I'm going to post everything on a screenshot for you to print, quick reference. You want to compare BULENOX with another firm, you're going to have it all on one screenshot. You're going to print it out. You're going to be able to compare easily. But keep in mind, it's April 25 right now. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video. The rules in the industry are changing fast, and everybody's changing the rules. So take everything what I say with a grain of salt and confirm everything for yourself. Don't assume that the rules haven't changed and that what I wrote over here still applies. But with that being said, this is still a great reference. Okay, so print out that card at the end of video 2. And let's get into it. Okay, BULENOX. 10 things I like about BULENOX. Number 1, low cost evaluations. We're always going to be looking at the $50,000 account, not just with BULENOX, but with all the firms. They often run 90% off sales. 90% off on a $50,000 account gets you an account for $17.50. What's not to like about that? That's about as low cost as you're going to get it. Number 2, trailing drawdown. Trailing drawdown $50,000 account is $2,500. Now, I'm not a great fan of the trailing drawdown, but the trailing drawdown on the $50,000 account, $2,500, that's pretty much up there with everyone, but there are some firms that have $50,000 accounts that only have a $2,000 drawdown. So, obviously, that's a pro. It's not on the low end, it's on the high end. Number 3, max contracts. Max contracts on the $50,000 account is 7. Well, I mean, there's some firms that have 10. Okay, and there's some firms that have 5. In between, but you know what? 7 is enough. That's minis, by the way. 7 is enough to hang yourself with. You shouldn't be trading anywhere near that unless you're YOLOing it or you're full porting. I mean, if that's 2, you shouldn't be in most of the traders consistently with the likes to do once in a while. I can't say no to that, but 7, it's a pro because it's up there and it's more than you need. Number 4, 1 day to pass the eval. On December 13th, 2024, the minimum trading days requirement to pass the qualification account is eliminated. They used to have a minimum trading days. I think it was 5. So they eliminated that. That's a pro. I mean, 1 day to pass an eval, that's fantastic. You don't need anything better than that. Copy trading. I'm going to read it to you because This is a pro, but it's got an asterisk. It's one of the things I'm not crazy about. The copy trading functionality is exclusively available for accounts operating within the same company. What that means is you cannot copy trade from BULENOX to another account in another firm, or from an account with another firm to BULENOX. They want it in-house only. They don't tell you what I don't know what word to use, but what the consequence is of that. But they do have that rule, and although copy trading is a pro, for me, this is also a con, so it's going to be in both videos, part 1 and part 2. But right now we're just focusing on the copy trading aspect. Some firms don't allow copy trading, so that's a pro. Next, number 6, max accounts. Another asterisk on that, 11 master accounts. That's like the PA accounts or the sim-funded accounts that other firms have that combine with topstep. They all call them something differently. I don't know why, don't ask me. 11, that's on the high end, so it's a pro. The asterisks are there because traders can activate up to 3 master accounts simultaneously, so you can activate 3 right away. But then you have to get one of those 3 up to the trailing drawdown amount, $2,500, because we're using the 50,000 account as the example. You have to get it up to that profit level before you can activate your 4th account, at least one of them, and so on and so forth till you have 11 of them. So again, an asterisk, but the fact is that you can have 11, and if you can get there, 11 is pretty high up there. I think it's second highest under Apex with the 20. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I think. So that's definitely a pro. Number 7, the consistency rule. Oh, it ran away. The consistency rule with BULENOX is 40%, which is very generous. Most firms have 30%, many have 20%. What this means is no one day's profit can be equal to more than 40% of your total profit when you request a payout. So to give you an example, if you have a total profit of $5,000, no one day should be more than $2,000, because $2,000 is 40% of $5,000. So no one day's profit should be more than the $2,000. If it is, you just have to trade until you reach your, so if you're at $4,000 profit and your highest day, single day profit was $2,000, and you're at $4,000, you can't request a withdrawal until you get up to $5,000. Now your single day profit is 40% or less of your total profit, and you can request a withdrawal. Many firms, as I said, have 30% and 20%. That makes it a lot tighter on you. So that's why I have it listed as a pro. It's too bad it flew away, but doesn't matter. Number 8, flipping rule. Flipping rule, easy. If you have a few good days and you've reached your profit target, let's say you made $1,000 and $1,000 and $1,000 and $1,000 you're at $4,000. You want to make a withdrawal, but it's 10 days trading. Now you're just going to take a trade, enter, exit right away, and just have it count as a trading day. Here you have to have not more than 20% flipping days. I still put it as a pro because that's really not a lot. I mean, that's 2 out of 10 days. That's more than enough. The rest of the days you should be able to trade through them. So I have it listed as a pro. Number 9, profit split. I like this one. 100% of the first 10,000. That's pretty standard. 90% to the trader, 10% to the firm. I've noticed some firms now are going down to 80% and 20%. So for the profit split, BULENOX gets a thumbs up. Number 10, platforms. Oh boy, that's a whole host of platforms over there. Pretty much anything you can ask for. I don't see Tradevate in there. Doesn't mean they don't have it, but I don't think they have it. But, and this is why they go in the pros over here, even if they don't have Tradevate, they have Project X. And Project X is one of the, if not the greatest platform, in my opinion. I use it with Topstep X, which is the same platform. So if you guys haven't tried it, I certainly recommend you give it a whirl. And if you can get one of these accounts for $17.50, a 50K account, and go on to Project X, it's worth it. But anyways, with all these platforms available and Project X, this is definitely a pro. And the last one, bonus features, customer service, #1 in the industry, in my opinion. I mean, I haven't sent customer service inquiries to all the firms, but it's definitely a pro over here, because when I send them an inquiry, within a couple hours, I get a reply. So there's really not much more you can ask for. Ring, ring, I'm getting a call. They can wait. End of day drawdown option. They actually have accounts with end of day drawdown. For me, end of day drawdown is the gold standard. Trailing drawdown, I don't know. I think trailing drawdown is a scam, to be honest with you. So you can get an end of day drawdown option on your accounts. Problem with that is it's quite a bit more expensive. The sale on those is not 90%. So that's the pros of BULENOX. Video 2 is going to cover all the cons of BULENOX. So subscribe, click the notification bell so that you can get notified when I post that out. It should be in a couple of days. Let me remove my camera here. I did say that I was going to give you a summary sheet of all the pros. So there you go. I'll just run them down again for you quickly. Low cost evals, 90%, 2,500 trailing drawdown, max contract 7. That's more than enough to hang yourself with. 1 day to pass the eval. Copy trading, but make sure it's only within BULENOX. Max accounts 11, but you have to start with 3 and then work your way up. Consistency rule, 40%. That's pretty much the highest in the industry as far as I know of. Flipping rule, 20%. No problem with that. Profit split, 100% of the first 10,000. I'm leaving that in. 100% of the first 10,000. I'm not doing another video. 90%, 10% after that. Tons of platforms with Project X, great customer service, and an end of day drawdown. Guys, thank you for watching the video and making it to the end. Hit the subscribe and the like button. For God's sake, join me in my live trading room every morning, 9:15 a.m. We're going to have a great time. Come and hang out with me. I trade the beast. The NASDAQ, and I don't spend my day sitting on the sidelines for 4 hours waiting for a trade. I'm an active scalper. I use simple, high probability scalping systems, custom built algos. No overcomplication, guys, just simple setups that work. So thanks for watching this far. Definitely check out video #2 in the series. Trade safe, and I'll talk to you soon.